Alright, hey guys, welcome to my second video on my channel. Today we have a special guest on my channel, Vlad. He also makes a little bit of content, but today we're doing a little collaboration. We're going to make some interesting content with our cars. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. So today we have my E350 and his S550 from 07. And I just want to talk about this car for the most part of this video because this is an extremely unique and interesting car.
Yeah, blue jeans, Air Ones, and a white tee. 06 hanging out the window like E. High feet on one, off a bottle might be my tree. Smoking Agent Orange High C. Back when me and Marty was recording at my mom's. Most of y'all were chasing around Bob's. I was in the lab, only hoping that my job never would be based around mops. Now I'm on. She know, love me cause my ego. Girls and the drugs always follow us where we go. Hey, where the bay at?
Alright, so let's go over in more detail of what this thing has compared to my 11 E350. So this is a 2007 S550 and I have an 11 E350. And basically, if you guys aren't familiar with the German car game, most flagship German manufacturers, they make their flagship vehicles like the A8, the S-Class, the 7 Series, and those vehicles are the vehicles that they try to pack in as much technology as possible, as much as they can, to make that the standard, to make that the industry standard. And then later on, their cheaper models get those features, and later on, even other manufacturers apply those features to their own cars. So let's start off. And just as a reminder, this is a 18 or 19-year-old car at this point, since it's a 2007 and it's 2026 currently. And in 2007, it had adaptive HID headlights. It had fog lights, which that's not really an impressive feature. Like I already said, it has heated and cooled seats, 3 memory seat positions, it has massage seats. You can control the right side, from your side. So look, I'm pressing over here and it's moving that seat over there. You see that? Tell me another car that can do that. It has automatic opening and shutting windows on both sides. Okay. Inside, this car has night vision. It also has, you can wash the headlights with this button. Let's actually go check that out. It in fact did spray on a little bit of water. It's hard to see on the camera, but it did. We have electronic e-brake. You also have massaging seats, pulse mode, fast and vigorous. So let's turn that on. And oh wow, it actually works. I can really feel that. Okay. Next we have dual zone climate control for both the front and the rear. We also have 3 memory seat positions and heated and ventilated seats for the right-hand side passenger in the front. You get a panoramic roof. It's kind of difficult to see. Let me turn the lights on. So yeah, we get a panoramic roof. You get comfort and sport mode, which was a unique feature that was applied back in the early 2000s. It has a 5.5 liter V8. It's a rear wheel drive. It has a rear view camera. For it being a 2007, that's a pretty big feature, and it has the guiding lines. So when I turn the steering wheel, it shows you where you will be going. It also has Harman Kardon speakers, has ambient lighting. This was actually one of the first cars ever to have active ambient lighting throughout the interior. So let me turn these lights on, or lights off. And you can see this interior is lit up throughout, in the front and in the rear. You get the sun visor. This car does not have 2 sun visors. I had 2 sun visors in my car. It has a clock, which my car doesn't have. My car didn't get that until the W213 came out, if I'm not wrong. This screen also moves back and forth. You can dim it using these buttons. You can turn off ESP, and you can lift this car, which I'm not sure I want to do because I don't want to risk breaking this ABC suspension, which is extremely expensive. Moving on to the rear. Let's go back to the rear. I want to show you how exciting this vehicle is in the back because like I said, just look at the length of this door. This thing is absolutely massive. Oh, and also, if you guys haven't noticed, it has, I forgot what it's called, but basically, when you go to close the door, you don't have to slam it because it automatically closes it. So that's a very unique feature for a 2007 vehicle. All right, well, hopping into the back here, like I already mentioned, the seats are also extremely soft. These are the upgraded leather seats. You get power blindfolds in the rear. You also get automatic closing and opening rear windows. You can control it from both sides. So there's a blind on that side as well. And just turn this light on real quick to demonstrate that for you guys. So as you can see, I can open and close this blind and this window by pressing this button. And I don't have to touch anything, which is really unique because, as you can tell, we're in an executive vehicle from 2007. And simply just sitting in the rear, I mean, honestly, I don't even want to drive this thing. I want to be driven in it. I mean, this thing just makes it feel so powerful. You get so many features. And especially the one thing I really do like about this thing is that since it has leather seats, and it is a black car, black cars tend to heat up more in the summer since the color black absorbs the heat. It has rear ventilated seats that actually still work for being 19 years old, as well as rear heated seats. And like I already mentioned, you can control the seats. I'm just put the blind back up. Oh, you also get a rear blind. It's kind of difficult to see, but it is working. But yeah, you get a rear blind that you can also control from both the left and right side from the rear. You can also control this blind, but unfortunately for this car being 19 years old, this sunroof for whatever reason doesn't work. Or does it? Oh, no way. Okay, well this works, but the sunroof doesn't open as far as I know. So the blind works, but not the sunroof. Cool. Or that part doesn't work, something like that. But yeah, you can control that from the rear as well. You can control the seat position. So as you can see, my legs are being moved. I can also lean back. I can sit more straight up. And I can also control this thing. I mean, guys, just check out how cool this thing looks. Just sitting in the rear, I mean, you can literally sleep in this car. I mean, look at how soft these seats are for being 19 years old, and look at how well they've kept themselves for its age. What else do we have? We have cup holders. We have a pretty big storage compartment. I mean, this thing is an executive vehicle from the early 2000s era. And we also get dual climate control in the rear as well, so we can adjust the temperature per passenger and where the air blows at you, so you can blow out your legs, it can blow directly at you, and it can blow higher up, I guess. You can also control it manually. You can set it at auto, you can turn it off. You can control the fan speed, and you can do the same on both sides. You also get an auxiliary port in the rear. You also get a mirror in the rear, so that you can check yourself out as you're getting chauffeured in your 120,000 MSRP vehicle from 2007. This thing was probably even higher option out because basically the story with this car, let me just get out for a second so I can explain everything to you guys. Basically, the story with this car is that some old dude from Chicago, he ordered it from Germany. He had it custom spec'd out, so you know it has every single option. He imported it directly from Germany somehow. He drove around in it, and then the second owner, I don't know who it was, but they also drove around in it, and then it somehow ended up in my friend's hands because he had a dealer who bought it at auction. Not an insurance auction, it was like a Mannheim auction or something like that. But basically the dealer got the car in his hands, and now it's my friend's. He has a lot of exciting things planned for it. One thing I forgot to mention is that unlike my car, I actually get a power rear trunk that opens and closes automatically. By the way, check out that trunk space, man. Look at how big this trunk is. I mean, goddamn. This car is really, really big. It also has two buttons. So one button is for you to just close the trunk, and then the other lock button that's up there is for if you want to close the trunk and lock the car. So that's if you don't have the car started and you just have the keys in your pocket and stuff. You just want to lock the car right after you close the trunk. Let's just take another look at this car from the right-hand side. I forgot to mention this. So basically, if you guys didn't know, in these German flagship cars, the place to be if you want to get chauffeured is to be in the rear right-hand side. Why? Well, let me show you why. If you press this button, you can move this chair to have more legroom. So you can move the front chair, and then you can lift it up and look at all this legroom I have in the back. That is crazy. That is absolutely nuts. Look at all this legroom. Guys, I don't even know how to demonstrate this properly, but this is insane. Check out all that rear leg space. That is insane. So yeah, That's pretty much it on all the features that are packed into this car. I don't even know what else to say. I mean, there's probably so much more that I probably don't know about this car. But let's move this chair back. Dude, even with it all the way back, I mean, you still get so much leg space just because this car is that long. That's pretty much my conclusion on this extremely optioned out 07 Mercedes S550. So comment down below which one you would take, the 2011 E350 or the 2007 Mercedes S550 from Germany, literally.
Black suit.
Alright guys, so this is the end to our vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is kind of a short little video about my friend Vlad's car, his S550 and my 2011 E350. So kind of just comparing the two cars, but mostly showing off his car, his S550, big boss man. He got that executive vehicle, I got the accountant vehicle, but you know, it's okay though. They both look sick, especially together.
Black suit. Full stack.
Alright guys, so that was supposed to be the end of the video, but as you guys saw in the intro, I threw in a little clip of where Vlad's car was broken down and it was getting towed on a tow truck. So I just want to make a little intermission and kind of explain you guys, give you guys some context of how that went down. So after we were at the scenic location where we were filming our cars at the end, which you just saw, we decided to drive back to our area, which was about 10-15 minutes away. And as soon as we got off the highway, we turned onto the first street. Vlad's car, for whatever reason, started overheating because his coolant pipe burst, and he quickly pulled into the nearest lot that he could, and we had to get his car towed. So here you guys will see now where old German cars get their reputation from being unreliable. So here we go. All right guys, so we thought our adventures ended because I've already tried to make this video a couple times, but because Vlad's car keeps breaking down, you guys can see it. Hold on, get the flashlight real quick. But as you can see, there's a trail all the way down there from the road. Basically his pipe exploded.
It exploded like the second time. The first time, when I was doing the pulls with the Max and shit, the same thing happened.
Look at this shit, it's leaking out now.
I'm going home.
I thought we were gonna have a normal night out. This is our second time making this video, guys.
I was just probably leaving. I don't know why it keeps like.
You don't think it's gonna overheat by the time you get it home?
No, I know a trick.
What?
Just crank up the fucking heat and just drive home normally, as fast as you can.
Why? How's that gonna work if you crank up the heat?
Because it still has like coolant in the engine
to
cool it, but
it's not flowing through.
yeah, it's just like this is a return pipe, so it like returns back into the radiator.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm losing coolant.